Alright guys, I got my special Honda jersey on. I don't really wear it too much anymore, but for this occasion I do, because we got ourselves a nice Honda XR75 mini racer, 1977. Gonna do a little walk around and a test ride here. It's in our little living room that we converted to a garage area. We converted our dining room into the living room, so we kind of did some swapping around to make room for bikes, the most important thing. And so this XR75, as many avid motocross guys might see, is not stock. We did a good number of modifications to this. We bought it with all in its stock form, and as we started to kind of go through it after a malfunction, we just kind of got a little carried away, or tried to get it right down the middle. Started with a high compression kit that is not the stock piston in there. It was bought from a website, XR Mini Racer. They make a lot of cool stuff for these bikes. The carburetor is also from them. That's a bigger carburetor to help with the flow of the high compression kit. Let's see what's going on. We got this aluminum swing arm. That was also built by XR Mini Racer and purchased from them. Works race shocks. These are a hot ticket item. A lot of guys really love the blue and white Works shocks. All the hardware was zinc plated from a local business. So it really makes everything kind of bling out, look really trick. We got some DID rims on it, a gold chain. Kept going. We got this bottom brace here is not stock, and normally was just an open cradle under here. The motor mounts. The motor was the bottom of the bike, but this kind of saves the cases here. That was also built by the XR Mini Racer business. Motor mounts are, yes, aluminum instead of the black steel ones. Keep on going. We have some gussets that made here that we kind of manufactured ourselves. Another local business helped us with that. Right here to strengthen this part by the subframe, and some parts that maybe you can't see up in the frame here. Oh, here's another gusset, yep, to strengthen that part of the frame. Let's see, tank was professionally repainted to look brand new. And this front end is not stock. This front end is off of a 1983 CR80. That's when the bikes really started to get taller and beefier and able to handle more, so the triple clamps are much more sturdy than the original XR75 triple clamps. And there wasn't really any modifications we had to make, but the only thing was it turned too much and the fork tube would hit the tank, so we drilled holes and put a little stop there, if you will, to kind of stop it sooner so it doesn't end up damaging the tank. We did take this bike to the on the racetrack in a couple events. The Albany Arena Cross in 2017 was actually, we did that when it was still in its stock form. It was, all it really had was the Renthal handlebars on it back then. And then that was before the big modification.
That was a fun time.
And that was real fun. Then we went back to Arena Cross, I want to say 2022, and raced it in the modification form, and that was even more fun because it actually really barked and kept up with the KLX 110s. And since then, Albany Arena Cross doesn't really exist anymore, so that's about it. Some backyard riding and stuff like that. Pit bike riding. I think we did Unadilla pit bike race a couple times on it. So yeah, this was this has been used as a racer. Seat was reupholstered by a local business. Renthal handlebars, tall ones. We always like to put these YZ throttle bodies on there. It's just kind of a personal preference that all our bikes have the modern throttle body here off of a YZ.
250, 125.
So this is exact same throttle body as you would get on a brand new YZ 125 or 250 two-stroke.
And the cable.
And a cable. And that is our XR Mini Racer. And we're going to take it for a spin. This high compression kit, it's very temperamental. It might not start right away. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It ain't like a two-stroke. It's like the early Doug Henry four-strokes, basically.